So now let's learn about the Android activity life cycle. So basically your activity transits from many states when it is running. The first time you open an activity on Android, it is created. So the onCreate method is called, and then there are many other states. For example, if the user gets a notification or switches to any other activity, onPause method is called. So there in your onPause method, you are supposed to unregister all listeners and then put everything, save everything, and just go into a minimized state so that your app is not removed by Android for consuming more memory. Then you have the on resume method. So if the user switch backs to your activity from a paused state, you can call super.onResume first, and then these all methods of activity lifecycle have to be overridden, and then you can again restart all of your things and load everything back into the memory. If the user closes your app by swiping it away from the list of apps, then onStop method is called. And finally, if the user force stops your app from your app info screen, onDestroy method is called. Here the app is completely taken off the memory. The onStart method is called every time the app is started, whether it is created or resumed. And the onRestart method is called if the app was there, it was removed, but still it was not force stopped and then called again. So it was like it was stopped but not destroyed, and if you again resume it, so the onRestart method also is called instead of onResume. And there was onCreate. So onCreate it's there, onStart when you are starting the application after stopping it but not destroying. Then there's an onRestart, but it has a special purpose that when the app resumes, when it is has not been force stopped. So this is all about activity life cycle in Android. So this basically is a Google sample, and you will see me implementing many activity recycles later on. But you must use this activity lifecycle callbacks to manage the flow and state of your Android activities. So this will help you in managing the transition state where it is closed. So before destroying your app, Android will call the onDestroy method, so you can actually properly you can close your activity and prepare it to be deleted from the Android's memory. And these methods help us to gain more control over the life cycle or how our Android activity lives on the Android device of the user. So this was all about activity life cycle.